Okay, so my latest quest was to get the X and the Y axis as perpendicular as possible using the limited, capacities of this machine. I mean, this is an aluminum rail screwed into a bakelite plate. Now these screws fit through a, let's say, loose hole. It's tight, but it's not a machine fit. So it is what it is. I can't make this any straighter. Same thing with the top assembly. There's so much. There's not so much you can do. There's nothing you can do. You assemble everything and you hope for the best. So what I did yesterday was I lowered the Y all the way against here, and I put two metal shims here, two spacers, and then loosened everything so that the plate, I had it upside down, with the bottom facing me, and I just let it rest against these metal stoppers, let's call them. Loosened everything so that it rested on it, retightened the bottom row, slid it over to the other end, did the same thing, tighten all the back row, and then just retighten everything in general. So this is as perpendicular to this axis. This plate is as perpendicular as it can be with what I got. As for the Z axis, I'm not even going to get into that because it's so small. The tolerances and the improvement that I can make are insignificant. So, but to get this x-axis perpendicular with the y, you loosen these guys, and then you move back and forth to adjust your angle. And that's where this neat little doodad comes in. I got this like a decade ago. Made a fixture, shimmed it with pieces of paper. I left some tolerances and tightened it in where the motor is supposed to be. Let a shaft down that fits. Tighten this up, and this dial gauge came with this magnetic system and lever system that's fully adjustable any which way. It's used for machinists. Awesome device. So I adjusted it to run on the back side of that track, and by moving the track up and down, I can adjust it. Right now I've pressed it at 50. By the way, each line is 0.001 of an inch, each segment. So it's a very precise device. Now, it's as far back as it's going to go that way. Let's see what happens if I bring it back. See, now it's slowly moving back to the 50. Whoops, I went beyond. I went too far. But it was slowly making its way back to 50. So either there's a curve in the machining of the plate, or there's a curve in these rods. I'm thinking it's more likely there's a curve in these rods. And it just happens that I've got new ones that are going to arrive. They've been shipped because these guys were so badly damaged. I showed that in a previous video. The bearings do not easily slide on them. They're crap. So I've got new slides coming in within a week because they're shipped. The UPS has them. Hopefully they're better than those. And that's it. That's the sort of precision I was able to get. It went down from 50 and moved about 3/1000ths of an inch one way or the other, which is, well, The manufacturer brags 0.004 thousandths of an inch precision, I believe. Now, do they mean this way, or also including the up and down capacity of this stepper? It doesn't say. But for what I'm doing and for $200, I am mega happy.